How can we have more taqwa and humble ourselves in our daily lives? To be more mindful of Allah even when life is good. This is exactly what the Quran is saying. That means when life is good, when you are at times of ease, right? This doesn't have to be a sign that a person Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with. Right? It all depends on what is the person is upon. And if it's times of ease, it doesn't mean that the nations are upon what Allah wants from them. Are they upon what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from them? What is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from them? To be obedient to Him, to worship Him alone subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if the ease comes when there are sins and forgetfulness and dalal and shirk and so on, that's a bad sign. And it's only good sign for those who would use the time of prosperity and the time when everything is good to be obedient to Allah. So for the believers, they have a responsibility. And that is when it's times of ease, then increase your ibadah. We don't want to say to treat it like it's time of necessity, but when you think of if it's time of necessity, how your salah would be, how would your dhikr be, right? So therefore, if it's time of ease, then worship Allah, be obedient to Allah, fulfill the obligations, stay away from haram, and life would still continue to be good. There's no excuse. And this is how a person is saved at times of difficulties if he is worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at times of ease. And this is how the ayat of the Quran states this, and the hadith of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, that inna nasra ma'a sabr. You're helped if you're being patient. You worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala في الرخاء اعرف الله في الرخاء يعرفك في الشدة. Know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at times of al-rakha, at times of ease. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will know you at times of difficulty. And يعرفك, that means He will take care of you. He will be there for you at times of difficulty. If you are upon those who know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at times of ease. So this is the mujahada. This is the daily life actions. This is where we have to put the effort. By fulfilling the commands of Allah, by constantly being reminded. And the best of all reminders, of course, is the Quran, the Quran, the Quran. Constantly being attached to the book of Allah, reading the Quran, understanding the Quran, the tafsir of the Quran, the sessions of the tafsir of the Quran on a daily basis. This is a necessity, especially at these times of fitan, not once in a while. Now.